Welcome to Let's Discover India. In this episode of our Leh, Ladakh and Manali series, we set our compass toward the enchanting mountain town of Leh in Ladakh. Brace yourself for snow-capped mountains, ancient monasteries, and a symphony of awe-inspiring landscapes. On the 20th of May 2024, we embarked on a journey from Hyderabad to Leh, taking a connecting flight via New Delhi. After a brief layover, we finally touched down in Leh around 11 am. Our driver Baneet picked us up from the airport to our guest house in Leh. Leh is about 4 kilometers from the airport. Since Leh Airport is a small military-based airport, regular taxis may not be available. It would be best if you pre-book your taxis online, or you can request your hotel or guest house to arrange an airport pickup. We booked Rabyang Guest House and homestays at Changspa Road near Leh Market. Leh's main market is just 300 meters from there. It was a beautiful guest house. After freshening up, we savored a hot cup of tea, followed by a light lunch.
ऑमलेट खा जैसा फोटो ले देखो कैसा है
नहीं बेटा 3 ऑमलेट अपना ही
ना
और चाहिए क्या ऑमलेट
और चाहिए क्या ऑमलेट मैगी खा
It's these small moments that weave the fabric of memorable journeys. The property is owned and managed by a loving family of Mr. Funsuk Auchuk. Our stay at Rabyang Guest House was truly delightful, and the warm hospitality of Mr. and Mrs. Auchuk left us with cherished memories.
पीछे देखो पीछे
After lunch, we followed the advice to avoid the daytime sleep for acclimatization to Leh's higher altitude atmosphere. Instead, we relaxed on the balcony, soaking in the breathtaking views. Around 4 p.m., Baneet arrived and took us to local sightseeing in Leh. We first visited the historical palace of Leh. Leh Palace was at a distance of less than a kilometer from our guest house and 500 meters from Leh's main market. This historic palace, also known as Lachen Palkhar, is a popular tourist destination in Leh. This humongous royal palace was built in the 17th century by then King Sengye Namgyal. The construction of the palace began in 1553 under the rule of the king Sewang Namgyal. This magnificent 9-storied palace once accommodated the royal family on the upper floors, and the lower levels housed the stables and storage rooms. Now it features a museum, a prayer hall, and an audiovisual hall. The museum showcases the paintings and photographs describing the rich history and heritage of Le's palace, and holds a rich collection of jewelry, ornaments, ceremonial robes, and crowns. Additionally, the museum features Tibetan Thangka paintings, some of which are over 450 years old. These intricate artworks still retain the bright colors derived from the crushed and powdered gems and stones. Cho Rinpoche, revered as crowned Buddha, graces the prayer hall with his serene presence. His image symbolizes enlightenment, compassion, and wisdom. Alongside Cho Rinpoche, the prayer hall houses several fierce guardian deities. These deities are like the Ganas of Shiva in Hinduism. These wrathful protectors stand sentinel, warding off negative forces, ensuring the well-being of the palace and its inhabitants. As you stand in the historic hall, surrounded by ancient murals and echoes of devotion, you may feel the spiritual energy that has permeated these walls for centuries. From the roof of the palace, you can have the panoramic views of the city of Le and the enchanting snow-clad mountains of Zanskar Valley. After spending 2 hours at the palace, we marched to our next destination, Shanti Stupa. Shanti Stupa is 4 kilometers away from the Le Palace on the outskirts of the town. Shanti Stupa in Le is a monument of peace built in 1991 by a Japanese Buddhist monk, Kyomyo Nakamura, to commemorate 2500 years of Buddhism and to promote world peace. It is one of the major attractions of the city and people love visiting here. It is an important place for tourists and has a lot of religious significance for Buddhists. Shanti Stupa is built on the mountain summit at 3,600 meters, which is around 11,811 feet above sea level. It offers a magnificent 360-degree view of the Le city. It is a two-level structure with intriguing carvings of Lord Buddha and his teachings. The base of the structure holds relics of Lord Buddha. It is believed that these relics were enshrined here by the 14th Dalai Lama. After enjoying a memorable evening at Shanti Stupa, we marched to Leh's main market around 8 p.m. It was an election day in Leh and therefore most of the shops were closed. We returned home early after dinner as Suvir and I experienced symptoms of altitude sickness. Next evening, we visited the Leh's main market again. This time, we were well relaxed. The bustling Leh main market is a hub of activity in Ladakh, offering an array of goods from jewelry to apparel to groceries and local delicacies, all within a charmingly arranged maze of stores, shops, and stalls, inviting exploration. After savoring local cuisine at a restaurant, we bid adieu to Leh's main market and strolled back to our guest house. Thanks for watching. Let's discover India.